Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We are here currently with.
Hi, my name is Stevan.
I'm Donovann.
This is our little Yugi group here. It's a little neck of the woods, right? Yeah. So tell us, gentlemen, tell us about yourselves and what got y'all into y'all little Yugi decks. What got y'all into Yu-Gi-Oh? Just specific stuff that helps us know a little bit more about the duelist behind the cards, yeah?
Well, for one, let's see here. When I first started playing Yu-Gi-Oh, it was back in high school, back at Jefferson. My first deck was Ancient Gears. Brandon here actually got me into it. Yeah, but I was like brand new to the game. I got myself a somewhat difficult deck. Then I think my main one was Blue Eyes. Is the one I really main.
I think everybody knows Blue Eyes.
Yeah. Oh no, I just saw dragons. I was just like, cool, awesome. I'll pick up the dragons. Alrighty.
I've been playing since since I was 9, maybe 8, with my little brother and my older cousin. He actually got me into it by showing me the anime, and he he came from money, so he had every card you can think of when it came out. I remember him having the Egyptian gods when they first got printed. The ones you couldn't play, the red Slifer, blue obelisk, and that. I didn't really start playing well or really know how deck building worked until maybe middle school, like 7th, 8th grade, when Synchro started coming out. I think that's around the time I really got into it. I fell in love with aliens. That's one of the first decks I really took the time to learn and build. Still play it today. It's fun in this deck. Um, no matter what anyone says, Synchro Summon is the best mechanic. I will die on that hill alone if I have to. Yeah, it's been playing since as long as I can remember. Try to keep up with the new cards as best as I can and how much money I reasonably have to spend.
Fair, fair.
So my next question for y'all is, what's a good memory that you associate with Yu-Gi-Oh? Whether it be a childhood memory, whether it be like a family memory, uh, whether it be like you topped a tournament, just something that like you look back on, and you're like, you know what? I guess I'm at least kind of good at this game, even though it's so hard and so demanding. Um, or let's talk about one of your worst experiences. Maybe you traded with somebody and it didn't go so well. You got ripped off. Something like that along those lines. Yeah.
All right. One of my favorite moments is actually going to my first YCS tournament. It's actually one of our most recent ones. I've always wanted to go to a YCS tournament, see what it was like. So I was just like, why not? The deck I brought was one deck. It was one I just thought of, like just out of the blue. It was Gunkins with the Ryzios when we got the cards, and it ran pretty well. And I actually got myself one win so far. And yeah, that's about it.
Probably one of my favorite memories when I started getting back into the game as an adult. I had a bunch of my old Red Eyes cards, and Dragoon just got released. I pulled it out of the tin, immediately threw it in my Red Eyes pile. It was dog. I had no hand traps. The only saving grace was quite literally Archfiend Skull and Dragoon. I would play with my friend Fluff, and back even then we still drink, but we drank heavy. We would drink heavy, and play Yu-Gi-Oh! Like take double shots every other turn. And
You activate a spell card, take a shot.
yeah, that's not.
Activate a trap card, take
If I
shots.
if I activated
Special summon?
if I activated a card he didn't like, he would tell me to take a shot, and me being me, I would take the shot or a double shot. And he played Prank Kids full powered. Yes. Um, and we had like a little group that we would play with, and some ran. I think one of my friends ran Noble Knights. Another guy used Flu, but not like really meta Flu. And then my Red Eyes Dragon pile. Out of everyone, I was the only one who either can pull out a win or put him in the corner just by throwing Dragoon on the board, and he couldn't redo anything because Dragoon is Dragoon. And I think we got to turn 24. We went through a whole bottle of whiskey at that point, and he's just reading the card like, this is, I can't curse, but this is unfair. Why did they print this? And I'm like, but we would constantly just have duels like that pretty much every other weekend. Go through a bottle of whiskey and just duel till like maybe 3 or 4 in the morning until one of us decided to crash out somewhere.
Alrighty.
What has been one deck that has been eluding y'all for so long? Whether y'all had components to it or y'all wanted to start it, but it was too much money. Or there was a deck that you had and you gave it up and you miss it so much. If you can think about one of those decks, or one archetype, mind you, because you could splash different decks or archetypes together, what would that be?
It would have to be X-Sabers. I always thought they had the coolest art. They had the best support when they first came out. When they came out, they were expensive. When I got back into the game, they were expensive because of Edison. Edison just got nothing but bigger and bigger. And I think now the Edison core is like $200, $500, or $250, something like that, or $300. Isn't terrible, but yeah, realistically, back then it was expensive because I'm a kid, you can't really buy the cards. When I was a young adult, oh yeah, yeah, $20 got me a long way. Got me plenty of food, and that's the reason I still have now. Like, well, do I want to spend $250 on a deck core, or do I want it to? Not even that. Do I want to get food for the month and then maybe have that there in case something happens, or put gas in my car and then my family needs anything. Gotta buy dog food. You never know what really random expensive can happen in day to day life. Like 3 weeks ago, I had to get a new tire because ours was kind of flat. That came out of my check, so it can be really anything, money wise, as a reason to not get it. But at the same time,
Would you say this game's expensive?
oh, absolutely. 1000% is expensive. Anyone shaking their head is a word I can't say in a polite company, or God will do things to me. That being said, play Gundam TCG.
What the fuck?
Oh, you can cuss, but I can't.
I didn't say it. I was
All right. So, right now, a deck core that's actually been eluding me, and it still is right now, is what's that one called? Their fire machines.
Rescue?
Yes, the rescue aces. Yeah, I'm still trying to find one more playset of those. It's the hydrants, yes. Yeah, but I've been trying to find some of those, and I can never find them. But I would look at them online. I see them, they're like about $50, and yeah, when it comes to the money thing, I'm just like,
for one.
yeah, just for one a
I
piece.
remember they were 15.
Yeah, not anymore than 50. Yeah, I looked at
After they got reprinted again, and they were 15, and I saw them shoots at 2025. 15? Yeah, no, crazy word.
yeah, so yeah, again with the money thing, like I don't think I want to be spending that kind of money on like a deck card, so it's just been eluding me so for like a good minute. So yeah,
Structure decks for the win, he says.
You tell me the blue eye stuff is bad. You look me in the eye and tell me the blue eye stuff is bad.
It's not. It's not. If you could tell your younger self any advice regarding Yu-Gi-Oh? So like when you said you started in high school, right? Um, you like what do you think you would tell your younger self about for Yu-Gi-Oh? Like to prepare yourself for what?
Honestly, just to get it down as soon as I can, because when that cartoon show just aired and when it first aired, I was just like, "Ooh, interesting."
I'm talking about the card game.
Oh,
Like when you first got into it.
oh, when I first got into it,
Yeah, like what would you tell yourself?
I would have definitely told myself to get into it a lot sooner because it is awesome. Like right now, I'm loving Gold right now. Like I haven't been around for it. Unfortunately, I think I got in when the hat format was around, right? Yeah. So I did kind of miss like Goat format and Edison. I wish I was there. Well, I wish I would have picked up the game around that time, but you know.
Sleeve your cards and hide them from your younger brother. I have two younger brothers. I vividly remember my middle brother eating my summon skull. Not the structure deck one, mind you. And my other brother, bless his heart, he said he wanted to clean my cards for me. So he dunked my new Joey structure deck in water. Bless his soul. Love you both. Always will. And every old Yu-Gi-Oh tin from the Scholastic book fair, hold on to them for dear life. Because they are sick. They hold. Dude, you got so many cool things from enamel pins, lanyards, tins enough just to hold like a 60 card, like 350 if you didn't sleeve it. And if you sleeved it, I think 45. And they always had different designs. One was Kaiba, one was Yugi. And then some of them were lanyards too, so you can literally have your deck around your neck or just on your waist. Yeah, just sleeve your cards up, hide them from your siblings, and snag up every old Yu-Gi-Oh memorabilia you can get from the book fair. They do not do Yu-Gi-Oh stuff like they used to.
If you could pick one Yu-Gi-Oh monster to keep as a pet or a partner, who would it be or what would it be and why? See, because like, oh my god, there's so many. there's so many, and of course, like I want to say Wing Karibo, right? Like it's right up my alley. Um, charge your phone. But uh, I don't. I would love for little Wing Karibo to be right there, kind of telling me, hey, maybe Scoop, my boy, or, hey, just keep going, you can do this, or something. But it would also be really cool if like I had like a Stardust Dragon or at Elemental Flame Wingman, let's fly. I don't know. I think it would be cool, but let me pass it to y'all now.
Ooh, one card I would keep as a pet. Or partner. That does sound nice. Yeah, but honestly, a pet's more important. Yeah, that's a tough one. There's so many things. Oh, yep.
Easily Hexa, Spirit of the Ice Bearer. He's just a silly little guy. He's just a silly little. He's just a silly little lizard guy who becomes a crazy dragon warrior Necros for some reason. But other than that, he's just a silly little guy, and no one ever knows what he does. And he's just every time he hits the field, I've never been disappointed in that card. And yeah, wouldn't mind having just a silly little water creature on my listening to my brain yap.
For me, I think it'll be Ancient Gear Honey Hound. Honestly,
Ancient Gear Honey.
yeah. Who wouldn't want a machine as a dog?
I feel like we've had The Terminator franchise. Yeah, you looked at it. Watching I Robot.
Okay. All right.
Now let's get to the nitty gritty. Yugi or Kaiba? I'm gonna go with Joey.
Cheater or Rico is the question.
If you had to pick one though, if you had to pick one,
I'm going to say Kaiba. Hands down for me, Kaiba.
Again, the options are between a cheater and a rich boy, and say what you want. Kaiba got a whole jet the shape of a blue-eyed dragon. That money go a long way, an extra long way.
Agreed.
well, gentlemen, if there's anything else you would like to say, by all means, if you want to give like a shout out or special thanks to anybody.
Follow me on TikTok on Dredging Curl. I need to make money. If you got a super quantum deck core you're looking to get rid of, hit your boy up.
I got not much else to say, so.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. And good night!